Miss Delgado, please forgive my wife. If I'd known that you were the attorney that she had in mind, I would have told her not to bother you.
Why is that?
Well, because I'm sure your sympathies lie with Mr. Buchanan. No, given the similarities.
What similarities?
You two have kept a child from her rightful father, haven't you?
Where'd you hear that?
From your husband.
Todd Manning?
Yeah, Mr. Manning and I struck up a conversation in a bar the other night.
Uh-huh. And he decided to talk trash about me to a complete stranger.
No. I wouldn't characterize it that way.
I would.
No. He was in a bad mood. And you know, he may have made a few references to your treachery here and there, but everything else he said, it was very complimentary. And
you know something? I knew you looked familiar to me. Now, you're the same guy who sprang Eddie Ford after he assaulted his son. Isn't that right? Clint? Did you know about that?
I have dozens of attorneys, so I really can't answer you. Look, if we're through here, I'd like to go see my grandsons.
What are you going to tell those boys when they're old enough to ask questions?
I'll find a way to make them understand.
From behind bars? I wouldn't count on it.
I didn't think that Clint was going to roll over and confess, but I certainly thought we were going to shake him up a bit more with that.
If you're thinking of opening your mouth, remember this. There are far worse things than prison.
Excuse me, colleague to colleague, you might want to tell your client not to intimidate a witness in the middle of a police station.
brother, wherever you are, get back here. Get back here now.
Brother, what are you doing here? The money is the lawyer, the best there is, and you're going to pay for it. Why would I do that? Because if you don't, I'm going to tell Joey Buchanan who you really are.
Sorry, I didn't mean to monopolize the conversation.
No, it's okay. But who are you? Oh, I'm sorry. This is my cousin Langston, and this is my friend Tomas, who happens to play the piano and gives advice.
It's not always good. Pleasure to meet you, Langston. And Blair's right. I don't know your boyfriend. I don't know what he did. I guess I just hate to see you write off somebody who you obviously care about.
Well, somebody who just left with another woman.
But you don't know why he did that, correct?
No, I don't.
So why don't you give him a chance to explain himself before you write him off for good?
Get out. Forget it. My son is upstairs, and the only person that can keep me from him is Jessica. Now, you gonna go get her or not? What's going on? Isn't she here?
You know, you need to leave.
No, you need to tell me where your sister is. Did she just, what, abandon her?
Jessica, you are on a break. I'm done, kid. It's not that bad.
Jessica's asleep. Well, then wake her up and tell her I'm here. No way, she's been through hell. I'm not waking her up. She needs her rest.
Okay, time to go, Ford.
You heard her.
Next time, call first.
Yeah, that way Jessica can tell you not to bother wasting her time.
You okay?
I really hate that guy.
Tell me about it. I'm gonna go check on the boys. See you later.
I can't leave now. If that son of a bitch comes back, I don't want you and Vicky to have to deal with him.
You and the phone.
It's Langston!
Well, you two are gonna have to wait to get your squirm on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Don't move! Step away!
Which is it, move or don't move?
Put your weapons down and back the hell off.
And if we don't?
I'm gonna keep on shooting until I turn every last one of you into an all-sopranos chorus. Yeah, capiche?
You're blackmailing me? I thought we were friends. Friends help each other, don't they? I promise this will be a two-way street.
Oh, you threaten me, so I get to threaten you?
I'll keep your many secrets from Joey. Shh. And you help keep my husband out of prison. I don't have that kind of money, Rama. Joey does. I can't just ask him to fork it over.
Of course you can.
Aubrey?
And here's your chance.
What's going on here?
No, honey, don't please. Look, I'm sorry. Dad. I shouldn't have lost it like that.
Oh, please don't worry about it. Clint's lucky you didn't go for his throat.
So when I think about what he did to you, to Jessica, and to Balsam, I mean, come on. What kind of a man denies his own flesh and blood like that? I just hope to God that he never finds out what it's like to actually lose a son.
He wasn't like this until...
Until? Are you going to blame us for this now? I mean, we turned Clint into that because we got back together again?
Well, that's when he started to change.
Well, you know what? That excuse, that expired a long time ago. He's going to have to grow up and get over it. And he's going to have to be held accountable.
Oh, Miss Delgado, I just wanted to say that I'm flattered that you would even consider taking my case.
I don't like bullies.
Yeah, I should have resigned. I know that now, but my parents were just so excited when I told them about my job. They thought of Buchanan Enterprises as their reward for working so hard to send me to college. I just wanted to repay them for their sacrifice.
Mr. Patel, it's time for your interview.
Without benefit of counsel?
And this concerns you how?
Well, I may not be the attorney of record, but I am an officer of the court.
Okay, Mr. Patel has been advised of his rights. Come on. Butt out.
I know that you're just trying to help, but you're telling Langston what she wants to hear, not what she needs to hear. It's a long history of hurt from that guy.
Life can't be lived fully without some pain. Do you agree?
Of course I agree, but she's had her fair share. Both of her parents died doing relief work when she was just a kid. And before my Aunt Dorian adopted her, the only family that she had was this uncle down in Columbia, and he was a really bad egg. I'm telling you, she's had just a really tough life.
As tough as yours?
We're not talking about me.
There's still time. Any words?
He ignored my call.
What the hell are we doing in here?
Hey, I used to come here all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask for what.
This is the kind of place you can get business done without being disturbed. Hey, sweetheart, you mind if I finish this?
Hey, what are you doing? You can't drink.
Who died and made you my nanny? Hey. I'm looking for the type of guy to take a girl for a nice ride. Want to take me for a spin?
Forget it. I've had enough crazy blondes for one night.
You know, for the record, back there at the bar before you started your little otter story, I had things under control. I had it handled.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted to be torn limb by limb? Okay, I'll try to remember that next time.
Yeah, just try not to go into my glove compartment next time. That was my service revolver, you know, property of the LPD.
Well, it worked, didn't it? We're still alive.
Yeah. Well, when IA asks me why I discharged my weapon in a crowded bar, I'll explain that to them.
Please stop your moaning. I got enough noise in my head already. Come on.
And this is your idea of peace and quiet?
We're still too drunk to drive. The Minuteman was in walking distance.
I think someone died here.
You know what? People die of shame. And I am not going to go and face Dorian tonight. Or Joey and the little woman at the palace.
So, between this place and the palace, it seems like there's got to be somewhere in between.
You know what? If you want to call a cab and go back to your place, please be my guest. I'm sure Roxy won't have any questions for you. Or, you know, you could always hang out at Land Fair. That'll work.
I'll take the couch.
I didn't think we'd be seeing you tonight.
That's what lawyers are for. Brody, you'll never know how sorry I am.
Not sorrier than Jessica and me.
All I ever wanted was to make my children happy.
Well, I don't think that's in the cards for Jessica anytime soon. And just so you know, Robert Ford's already trying to stake a claim on Ryder.
I won't allow that.
Not your decision.
I'll help you if you let me.
Yeah? Is that what you were trying to do when you tore our lives apart?
Please, Brody, don't talk like that. You're like a son to me.
What kind of a son? The kind you want or the kind you don't? I hate to ask, but it seems like there's a difference.
I'll get out of your way. I just came here to see Jessica.
You can't.
Look, I know that you're angry, but she's still my daughter.
Because she's not here. She's gone.
I assure you, I am nothing like any other blonde you've ever had.
I didn't just ditch Langston and Capricorn to watch you hit on some biker.
Okay. Wow. Your old girlfriend's been freezing me out. Looks like you could use some action, like yesterday.
Why the hell did you bring me here? And what was with all that intrigue at your house?
Oh, you did really, really well. You kept Captain America and Red Skull busy long enough for me to get my hands on these. Take a look at that. I gotta make a phone call.
What the hell is this?
Oh, this is Freedom, our golden ticket.